Hello, welcome to Square Media Network. My name is Sar Ranjit and I'm a journalist. In today's episode of A Point of View, I would like to focus upon a global issue, that is the world scenario, and what does it mean to nations and people across the world. Amidst the ongoing war between the United States, Israel, Iran, and the Russian Ukraine war, what does it mean to the world leaders and nations that are engaged in these wars, conflicts, battles? What does it mean to the people of a nation who are caught in between these wars, conflicts, battles? How does it affect the lives of people across nations? Do these wars, conflicts, violence serve the purpose of humanity and peace around the world? How does the world react to thousands of people, innocent people, women, children, who are killed in bloodbaths? Call it genocide, call it massacre, call it gruesome killings. How does the people across the world react to millions and millions, thousands of millions of people who are displaced as migrants and are forced to live life of misery in refugee camps as immigrants, facing the worst conditions of famine, atrocities, hunger, poverty? Does the scaling deaths of innocent lives affect people as human beings. Does it matter to them? Do they talk about it? Do they raise voice against this killing of innocent people, massacre, genocide, misery of famine, hunger, health calamities, pandemics? Are the world leaders really concerned about this misery of the people? Do they really want to find a lasting solution to protect the humanity, human rights of the people across nations, protect the lives of the people? How does it matter to the people who are the victims of such adverse conditions of migration, displacement, destruction of their homes, destruction of the land, destruction of their livelihoods? How did they live in a state of helplessness, hopelessness? Does the world empathize, stand in solidarity with these people who continue to suffer in decades of wars, battles, conflicts, fightings, violence, and continue to live in poverty, hunger, and miseries of life? What is integrating and intrigues me is while the world leaders and the global institutions like the United States continue to meet in various forums like G7, G20, COP30, ASEAN, BRICS, Quad, World Economic Forum. What is this that the world leaders from across the nations, the heads of states, the stakeholders, talk about, deal with, discuss, deliberate upon, debate, that fails to find a common agreement, resolution to arrive at a common global solution with respect to humanity and peace. What does the powerful people, the influential people, the rich, the so mighty billionaires, the so famous celebrities do for any of this purpose to call for a global action, to call to action about issues like finding a ceasefire to end all wars, conflicts, to help those people who have been forced to migrate, who have been, who have been forced to displace from their native lands, and talk as a one voice for global peace. The celebrities keep celebrating their own lives and achievements in award shows, ceremonies, Academy Awards, Oscars. The global events like World Cups, Olympics, FIFA World Cup goes on. COPs, the recent COP30 happens and goes. The heads of states, the heads of states, presidents, prime ministers meet and greet at various multilateral summits and forums like G7, G20, ASEAN, BRICS, European Union, NATO. You can name many such global forums and summits. While the people across the nations wonder what's the end result, while the whole world and humanity and peace suffers. This is a question for the world leaders, the heads of the states, presidents and prime ministers, to commit to the people across nations around the world to find lasting solution to peace with nature and humanity. Another issue that gets lost amidst all these conflicts, wars, regional violence, keeping aside the do's and don'ts about the world leaders, is the role of military, the army, the air force, the navy. As to their wisdom of what is a pride for them, what is a valor for them, what is bravery for them, what is discipline for them. The question is the military, the armed forces, the soldiers who are so held in high esteem for the valor, for the bravery, for the courage, for the discipline, for the sacrifice, must be asked as to what and why killing of innocent people, women and children, doesn't matter to them. Is it a matter of pride, courage, valor, and discipline for these men in uniform, the armed forces, the military, the army, the air force, the navy, to kill innocent people, men, women across nations, by bombing them with all their mighty weapons, destroying the homelands, destroying their livelihoods, taking away their lives just in a moment of bombings. When will this military forces, armed forces, the army, the soldiers realize that their war is not against the nation, but their war is against the humanity, peace around the world? They are killing innocent lives, innocent people, innocent women, innocent children, defenseless children, kids, babies who are not even born, who are just born. Armed forces, military, being a soldier, must also come with a responsibility, accountability towards human beings, towards maintaining peace around the world. This time, the armed forces, the military, the army, the navy, the air force, around the world, across the nations, must begin to introspect, analyze, learn, unlearn, and relearn as to what the role of an army, an armed forces, the military must be for a better future, for the betterment of the people, humanity, and to maintain peace around the world. The world leaders, the presidents and prime ministers, may not have their own goals, agendas, propagandas, to be in power, to manipulate power, to rule as a hegemonistic nation. And these world leaders may change, have their own businesses of war, for the military, the armed forces, the soldiers, who are meant to protect the lives of the people, the nation, must understand the wars don't serve the purpose of humanity and peace. They must understand killing innocent people, women and children across nations doesn't bring them glory, but spews a curse on humanity and peace. hope. Besides the world leaders, the larger part of the world, the people, including the armed forces or the military, ponders upon a new world order, a global system that seeks global unity to maintain humanity and peace around the world. To subscribe to my channel to deliberate upon more such global issues and empower ourselves with a right perception for global action and movement in finding lasting solution to humanity and peace. This is SAARC signing off. Take care. God bless.